welcome back to another week in my life. This week is going to be full of working and school stuff because I have like 3 assignments due at the beginning of next week, and most of them are like paper related, so we'll be pretty full. I am working trauma today. I worked trauma last week on Thursday, so that should be interesting. Only here till 3 though. Working out later today. I think I have power yoga at 6. So my plan when I get home, hopefully I get off on time, but plan when I get home, clean the house. So like I need to do like dishes, wipe down the bathroom, take out the trash. If Ian doesn't do it, because he does work tonight, so he might be sleeping most of today. So we'll see what he gets done. And then I need to finish reading my chapter for my discussion board that I have to write on by Friday. I think it's due Friday. So there's that, and the discussion board has to have like references, yada yada yada. That's exciting. And then I have to write like a short little paper for my other class by Sunday, and then I have to write like a 3-page paper for Monday, which is kind of lame. It's like a reflection paper. I don't know. So we're not going to worry about the 3-page paper until like I'm done with the other 2 things. So probably this weekend's problem. But yeah, I'm working trauma today. I work tomorrow, and I'm probably going to work a 12 tomorrow. And then Wednesday I'm off. Thursday I'll work an 8. Friday I have an education day, and then so I'm doing like education from 8 to 12, and then I'm gonna do education stuff on my own from like 12 to 3. So that'll be fun. So it'll be a busy week like always. It's a heavier assignment week, I feel like. So we're just gonna make it through, and then next week it'll get a little better, hopefully. But skin is glowing. I'm loving my new skincare regimen. There's a few things I'm gonna change, I think, as far as skincare, but I don't know. I'll explain to you guys later. But we're gonna head into work, and I will see you guys after work. I am clearly home from work. I have been home for a second, and I'm about to go to yoga. I'm wearing this outfit. Not the cutest outfit, but it's a shirt from Hollister. It's a Gilly Hicks shirt, and then these pants are Lululemon with the matching sports bra. But we are going to go to yoga in my Crocs, clearly. I just need like slip-on shoes, basically. I'm going to meet my mom there, and yeah, work went okay. I had some interesting patients today, but we are going to head to yoga. I only had 3 at least, so that was good. Gonna head to yoga, and I'll see you guys when we get back. I am back from my workout. I like sweat like a pig. It was a hard workout tonight. It was power yoga, which I guess it really gets to me. But we're gonna make dinner, so I have leftovers. We've got pulled pork, some ribs, and like pigs in a blanket, and then potato salad and corn. So that is what we're going to make for dinner, because we've got tons of it. And it will be our lunch tomorrow as well. So I'm going to heat, we don't need that much, heat some of this up. And it'll probably be our dinner tomorrow too. Actually, I'm going to leave some of it out so that I can make a container for work tomorrow. We're gonna do like 2 ribs. But yeah, the workout was good. It was an hour-long class, so those always get me. And then tomorrow I'm gonna be working a 12 probably because I need to. But we'll make it through. I think we'll be okay. Hopefully I get put on a good floor that I want to stay at 12 on, because I'm gonna wait to pick up the extra 4 until tomorrow, I think. And if for some reason they don't need me, they don't need me. So, probably end up. If it's that bad, I'll stay on Thursday till 7. So, we'll see. Good morning, guys, and happy Tuesday. As you might be able to tell, I'm wearing a different color today because I am at my other hospital system, my primary hospital system, low-census to me, which is crazy because it's such a large place. I didn't believe that I would ever be low-census there, but hopefully it's just a fluke. My other hospital did have shifts available, and I picked one up till 3. I'll probably end up staying till 7. We'll see. And I just called them and I was like, hey, do you guys need a nurse today? And they said absolutely, and now I'm here. So one caveat to my per diem nursing is that I am first to get low census at any hospital, but lucky for me, I can work at 11 different hospitals technically if I wanted to. Do I want to? No, I probably will only work at 3 to 4 of them, and have only worked at 5 of them maybe. So yeah, I am at my other hospital system. I'm working trauma surgery, I think it is, surgical floor. And I even when I did work here a lot, I hardly really worked this floor because it's usually pretty well staffed. So we'll see how today goes. I haven't been here for a month, so we will see. But yeah, I'm just happy they had a shift available. It's not the end of the world if I didn't work today. I could have worked tomorrow, but I just was in the mindset that I was going to work today, so I just went ahead and tried to pick up today. But hopefully this was just a little fluke day and I don't have to deal with this again. But if I do, I have backups, and that's why I have backups. So yeah, we're gonna head into work, and I will probably see you guys after work. I'll probably end up staying at 12. I'm also by my other hospital systems, local hospital, and I could go do education, which I really need to do, but I'm also doing that on Friday, so we'll probably just end up staying at 12. I am home from work. Work went not great. I do not like working at that hospital, so needless to say, I just heated up my lunch from today. I left at 3 and I went and did education for my other hospital, but I did not eat. And I ate some potato salad and corn, but this is my dinner time. And we are going to watch Dancing with the Stars, so get excited. Also, I had a patient compliment me on my skin today. She said it was glowing and wanted to know my routine, so I feel like my skincare is making a difference, so I'm very excited. Good morning, everyone. Scariest Wednesday start. I literally just shut my door and I heard a buzz, and a bee was literally coming at my shoulder, and I opened the door and it flew right out, thank God. But yeah, happy Wednesday. We are heading to moderate vinyasa, I think is what it technically is. It's a flow yoga. So meeting my mom there. It is currently 8:30. Class starts at 9. And then today I need to get some school stuff done. I have a discussion board post that hopefully shouldn't take too long to do because I already have most of it written out. And then I'd like to start my reflection paper that's due on Monday as well. But I think I might start instead of that, I might start my paper for my other class, which is a literature research. I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably set that up and then do the bare minimum with that and then look back at it later. But this weekend I have a lot going on, so I'd like to try to not have to worry about those things this weekend. So I'm gonna try to get as much done today school-wise as I can, because I have a lot due on Friday, Sunday, and Monday, which is so irritating to me that the teachers make it due right at the beginning of the week, because then it's okay, I'm gonna be working on it over the weekend, and that the weekend is my time to relax. So that was kind of frustrating to me. All my assignments are due Thursday, Friday, which is fine. I'm okay with those. But then Monday is a huge, Sunday and Monday are huge turn-in days. So I'm okay, well, glad they get to enjoy their weekend. But I'm doing a little better as far as school. I my discussion board assignments and all the other little assignments have gotten my grade up a little better, and she still hasn't regraded our paper, so I don't even know what to do at this point. I'm just trucking along the best I can, doing what I can to get points and hoping for the best. So hopefully all this effort isn't for nothing, and hopefully this class I don't have to retake. So we are just living life. So I will see you guys after yoga. Workout went well. I am now thinking I want to go get a coffee. I just haven't decided what coffee I want. I don't know if I should go to an Orange Couch. I think I'm gonna go to Andy's Produce and get mums, and if I see something that speaks to me, I will get it. Look at all these beautiful mums at Andy's Produce. Highly recommend coming. I just got 2 like reddish purple ones. They're more like a maroon color. Very excited for them. And I was gonna try these buffalo wing kettle cooked chips with you guys. I got a few grocery items as well because we are like running low. Let's give it another really strong buffalo. They're pretty good. Very buffalo-y. I also got this, I'm really excited about this, jalapeno honey mustard. Give that a shot. And then I got stuff to make ground beef, sweet potato / butternut squash bowls for fall. And then I will just need cottage cheese, which I can get later on. And then I got stuff for BLTs, which I'm gonna make for lunch today, and I'll make the ground beef bowls maybe for dinner. So it was hot there, but I do love Andy's Produce. If you guys ever get to go, I go to the one out in House Springs. So very tasty. Those chips are really good. Might eat that with my BLT. That probably makes about like, I don't know, you probably use like a tablespoon in each coffee. It might say on the back. How long does a bag of coffee beans last? If anyone knows, let us know. Ian's making an impulse decision right now and buying a Ninja Luxe Café. We're gonna have freshly ground coffee at home, but he needs to pick out his coffee. I picked out Blue Bottle. And then we obviously need to get all the necessary supplies now, so need to pick out some syrups. One of our go-to meals in this house is the TikTok viral ground beef, sweet potato, avocado, and obviously good culture cottage cheese. But I added some butternut squash to make it a little more fall. And then we also got our coffee machine set up, so I'm very excited. You ready to eat?
Is that right?
Yeah. Good morning, guys, and happy Thursday. I am at work, but I wanted to say my coffee this morning, that espresso machine, fantastic, very superb. I did put Chobani cookie dough creamer in it, and it is definitely one of the better lattes I've had. And I did do a different milk, so like a lot of different things this morning, but really enjoyed it. It was very loud this morning. I didn't know that the frother was very loud, and I was like, oh, sorry, Ian, because he was still sleeping, because he has to go in at like 10 today for some training. I was like, oops, sorry. And I like closed our bedroom door, and I was like, hopefully this isn't too bad. But yes, coffee was very good this morning. It was a latte, so it was a double shot with milk and creamer. And I can't wait to try like all different recipes, but I'm working oncology today. Hopefully it's a pretty good day. We'll see. I think it should be, but this is the floor that I used to be a tech on way back when, like in nursing school. So they kind of know me. Also, my cousin works on this floor, so they know her. So then they're like, oh, you're Taylor's cousin. So, like, it's a little comfortability, I guess, but also, like, kind of weird because I'm like, oh, you guys knew me when I was a tech, and I was probably a horrible tech because I was in school and had no idea what I was doing. So, yeah, I always think about that. I'm like, yeah, you guys had me when I, like, literally took vitals and everyone refused their bath. But I did what I could. I don't know. I was in school. But anyways, I am leaving at 3 today, and then got to work out at 6. And it's our circuit Pilates class, so it's a hard one today. And then tomorrow I have a skills day for work, so it's a 4-hour day, and then I'm going to go over and do education, hopefully for at least 3 hours is my plan. But we'll get to it when we get to it. I'm home from work. I was being dumb and driving in our neighborhood and flicked down to change a song on my phone because I have to like do it on my phone, and I hit a mailbox today. So obviously I had to stop, talk to the people whose house it was, and they were very, very nice, and they were like, you're fine, don't worry about it. The mailbox needed to be replaced anyway. Literally, don't worry about it. I'm worried about my car though, because it scratched down the side of my Jeep, which sucks, and it popped my tail light off, and I think it broke the clip inside, so that sucks. But I'm just one thing after the other. I'm making it through, and now we're heading to work out to maybe hopefully get my mind off of this, because it's just, you can't win everything apparently. So I'm gonna go work out, and I will see you guys after I work out, and hopefully I'm in a better mood. Hey guys, so happy Friday. I clearly have not checked in. I am currently at Woodhouse Spa in Ellisville. 10 out of 10 recommend. My friend went the other day though and like had a bad experience with Mary Ann, but I had Dana. Wonderful massage. And before this I was at work, so I was just like, whatever. I had a skills day, and then I had education stuff to do. And then now it's like 5:30 and I'm done with my massage, and I'm just relaxing in the sauna because I can. And then I'm probably gonna get food on my way home. Have a good night. So sorry for not like keeping you guys up to date today, but it was just kind of like my day to get my life together and relax, and I'm just having it after last night's fiasco. I needed like a little break for a second, so here we are. But I'm ready to book my next massage, that's for sure. But if you want to go to Woodhouse, I would recommend. I just wouldn't recommend Mary Ann is her name for a prenatal massage. But Dana, I got the restorative sleep. Fantastic. We are home now, and I got some Culvers because I felt like Friday night Aiden's not home, and I wanted to give the garlic pub burger a try. And then I did not get ice cream for Doug, but he's already gonna know probably. The presentation, not the greatest. Looks a little slid. But I got this. I also only got the like single patty, so that might make a difference too. And we'll give it a shot. I also got a kid's 2-piece chicken tender with it. Definitely garlicky, but like, would I get it again? Maybe not. I need to dip it in like some ketchup, and then I have the jalapeno honey mustard that I got at the farmer's marketplace. Kids fries, kids tenders. Their chicken tenders are actually, I feel like, very underestimated, overlooked. And then we always collect the little scoopies because we get free cones for Doug whenever we go a lot of the times. I'm gonna eat this and then watch Love is Blind. Good morning, guys, and happy Saturday. I wanted to show you guys though how to use the Ninja coffee machine because it is literally been my favorite. So let's show you guys how to use it. The first thing we're gonna do is turn it on. We've got currently the quad shot in, which I probably should just do a double. And over here there's a compartment for 4 shots. I'm just gonna do a double. Put this in. We're going to, actually not yet, get this guy, is the ring that goes around. Clip it on. Then we'll go in. And they're actually recommending, the current size is 20, they're recommending 9, so we're gonna go down to 9. And this is for my specific bean. So then once that's in, we're gonna start the grind. I just ground the beans. I took off the hopper and I swept around because it was like saying to add beans, and usually that's like a clogged bean compartment apparently. But we just did a double grind. This is what we got. So then now we take the tamp over here and we press down, spin it a couple times, press again. Oops, I might have just taken it off. This is very hard to do with one hand. Now we're pressed. Put that guy back over here. Take the clamp off. I gotta do this with 2 hands. Take the clamp off. Turn all the clamps off. We've got our espresso. We line up. Sorry, I cannot line it up. This part might be hard with one hand. We lock her in. And then we put a cup. I'm going to get a to-go cup because I need to take it to go. But I want to do a maple butter. I use this salted maple butter. I'm going to do a scoop of that with my espresso. About a tablespoon. We're going to put that in the bottom of our cup. I'm going to grab a little Maldon salt. Add just a sprinkle of Maldon. That would give us like that salted maple butter. Then we are going to hit start brew. And it will come out right down there. While that gets ready, I'm going to get my milk ready. So we filled the milk up to the latte line because that's what I want. And then now we pick the kind of milk. So we have dairy milk and plant-based, so it's going to be a little different. But I'm doing the like 3rd highest frother because I want it a little creamier. So we're going to start. And while we do that, we'll stir in our maple butter. I have this extra Ninja Tamp thing that I just got. So while that's stirring, we will take this guy off and pop it back there. And I'm gonna clean this guy out. Just like to run it under some water. Give it a dry. Okay, our milk is now frothed. So we're gonna lift this guy. I'm gonna set this there. I'm gonna clean this off. It's preferred to not do that with a paper towel, but then we pour our frothed milk in here, and we've got the perfect latte. And I rinse this guy out. We are gonna get permanent brows. This is what they look like before. Just like that, got my permanent brows, and they look lovely. She said they will get darker, don't freak out. They're dark right now, they will lighten up, but I'm so excited. She did such a good job. I go to Lex at Wisteria Inc. They used to be Wink Boutique, but they changed. But they look so freaking good. I'm so excited about them, so yay. I've wanted permanent brows for forever, and she did a great job. But I am starving because I haven't eaten today, and it's like 12:30. I ate a pack of teriyaki beef jerky. So we are gonna head home, and I have some Trader Joe's butternut squash pasta, and I'm gonna eat that. So it is a little while later, and I am working on some dinner. I did some stuff for school. I had to write a paper. I thought it was like a reflection journal, which wasn't like a scholarly paper. And then I opened the rubric, even though the actual like paper stuff does not mention this. The rubric was like, has sources for blah, 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 blah for each section. And I was like, oh, just a pain in my butt. So I've been working on that today a lot. And I have that done pretty much. I'll reread it tomorrow just to like have a set of fresh eyes on me. And I'm done with it for today. And then I posted my comment for my discussion post, my like peer review comment. And now we're making dinner because it is 6:40 and I need to eat something. So I am cooking 2 fried eggs, and we're gonna do like a ham and cheese sandwich, I think, because I have this that I need to use. We got fresh shredded cheese. I'm gonna put some Duke's mayo on it. There's a bug in here. I might even put like one of our garden tomatoes on there. Just kind of like a throw together sandwich. So that's what I'm doing right now. So really random dinner tonight, but I'm doing apples, which Honeycrisp apples are really good right now if you're able to get them, with almond butter, and then a ham, egg, cheese sandwich because I had all that stuff that I needed to use. And then just drinking my Stanley water with my festive little Stanley cup that I just got at Target. Good morning, guys, and happy Sunday. Here is an update on my brows. Loving. I feel like they're like more defined on my face, but I went grocery shopping, so I wanted to show you guys my big ol' grocery haul. We got a lot of food, so we'll go through it together. Start with this bag, I guess. We got On the Border tortilla chips because Ian likes chips and salsa, so I was like, we'll just get a bag, and if he wants them for his nachos, he can have them for his nachos too. And then I got these for the nachos, if he's okay with that, the scoops, because when I did the grocery shopping, he was at work, so I'll have that. But either way, we'll have chips for the week too. And then I got 2 things of jasmine rice. These are like our favorite way to make rice. They're so easy. And then 2 Taco Bell seasonings. I wanted the low sodium Old El Paso, but they were out, so we're gonna do these. And some soy sauce, because we can never have enough soy sauce, and we have some meals that I'm gonna need soy sauce for this week. And then I got 1 lemon. I like know where to put all this stuff. 4 potatoes for steak and potatoes this week. Lots of canned goods. So for the nachos, you need, this is the TikTok viral nachos, if you've seen it on TikTok, where you like heat it on the sheet pan and then drip, like run it over the nachos. So I got 2 nacho cheese cans for that. And then 2 refried beans. I have like no room to put these. And 2 rotels for that as well, and jalapenos for that as well. And we'll move this out of the way now so we can there's water in there. Oops. And then we also are making pasta this week, so I got penne pasta. And then I think we got 2 of these, but they're the potatoes and green beans for a side for one of our meals. I got shrimp. We've been like wanting ice cream a lot recently, so I got a 12-pack, I think, of just like chocolate and vanilla ice cream. Shredded cheese, mushrooms, bell peppers, a smoked sausage, 2 pounds of ground beef, a bunch of chicken thighs, because that's like one of our favorite proteins. We'll see how these turn out. These are my steaks. I got the top sirloin steak. We're going to eat that with potatoes. I wanted to give that a try, so we'll see. And then milk for my coffee. Sour cream, because we have 2 meals that are going to need sour cream this week. And then half and half for the pasta. And then our next bin, I love my Crystal Light, so got extra Crystal Light. I also got a pack of Gatorade Zero, because I've been wanting stuff other than water, and I really do like these. Blackberries sounded really good for me right now, so I got a little container of those. In addition to the Crystal Light, I got this Mio. It's actually one of my favorite like hydration things. It's the Arctic Grape to put in my water, because I'm not a big water fan. And then I got pumpkin spice, since we got our new Ninja Coffee Luxe machine. This is the pumpkin spice Chobani coffee creamer. Here's that other bag of potatoes and green beans. We're gonna do a shrimp stir fry this week, and this is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. But we got stir fry vegetables, and then some more ice cream treats, Skinny Cow ice cream sandwiches, and last but not least, I need something for breakfast, but we're gonna do these English muffin breakfast sandwiches instead of the biscuit this week. That is everything I got at the grocery store, and I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog off here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys.